Hello, Yakri here with another Warframe video. This time I want to talk about what makes Nekros so good. And this is the build I am using for him at the moment. It's far from perfect. For one, I've not got quite enough forma on it, so I have to use Gladiator Resolve instead of Vitality, and a not quite max ranked Intensify instead of Stretch, and then probably a Power Drift up in the Excellent slot. Also, a lot of people like using Nekros with Equilibrium and doing a kind of a different build around that. I don't prefer it, but it's certainly not bad, and feel free to do it if that's more your play style. It's quite good. But I want to talk about what makes Nekros himself very good, which pretty much revolves around his ult, right? If you've seen one of these videos before, I'm just going to talk about like the one best thing the frame does. And for Nekros, that's actually kind of a weird sort of very well scaling tanking that can help your party as well as you, right? Using Shield of Shadows. So first off, I'm going to need to spawn a bunch of enemies with the AI pause and kill them. And I'm just going to do heavy gunners for now. There are, like, if I had a few more interesting enemies in the available in the simulacrum, I could probably do some more fun stuff with this. Because, of course, if you copy nullifiers, for example, you get their bubble and it'll protect you and all that. If you copy Eximuses, now that Nekros can copy Eximus units again, you can copy like Arctic Eximuses, right? Which will give you that frost globe, and that's really handy. And all those, combining those kind of units can really up your survivability, right? Much more so than the baseline ability can. Now, let's take a look though at how well I can survive against some of these guys without the AI post. Hopefully, I won't get myself instantly killed before I can finish my ultimate, but I don't have some range issues. Okay. Ah, shit. Alright, there we go. Shield of Shadows is up. So, a couple things. With 90% damage reduction, at the amount of HP I have, these guys are still going to kill me fairly quickly, but not instantly. That's the key thing. Level 125, not getting killed instantly, is actually pretty good. Let's see if I can, like, just take a little bit of damage. There you go. See? Not instant. The thing is that they will target my minions, which essentially gives you a buttload of alternate aggro targets. I believe your minions do draw more aggro than you do, so it's kind of like having 7 of Saren's decoys, right? With her molt. Which is really just a great position to be in, okay? So this adds a huge amount of tank to Nekros because enemies are distracted attacking your minions instead of you, and of course you also have that 90% damage reduction. So when they do attack you, let's see if I can get attacked a little bit here without actually dying. There we go. When they do actually attack you, you don't get one-shot killed. Come on, shoot me some more. This is actually being too effective. Come on. Come on. Walk in front of the bullets. Come on. Nope, we stopped shooting. Come on. Attack me! Oh, damn it! Oh, there we go. They actually got me. So you'll die pretty quickly. That's why I'd like to have Vitality in the build. You might want something else in there maybe too. Like, it's kind of hard to also squeeze armor into a Nekros build because you do need a lot of power strength to get that 90%, depending on the situation. But that would make you even tankier. Of course, his baseline armor is actually okay, and if you bump it up a bit, it's of course multiplicative with your damage reduction, so you can get like really great numbers past 90%, right? Okay, so let's talk about something else. Let's say you're like, all right, Yakari, but I don't want to do your build. I want to do some alternate build that maybe has less power strength, right? But I still want super great damage reduction. Okay, so let's say you do want to do that. There's a great way that we can pull this off. So let's ditching blind rage as well is probably a little bit too much. Let's try. I think I can do this build. Intensify, and maybe I'll ditch some duration just temporarily to show this off. Do it like this. Nope. Yeah, can't quite do that. Okay, so let's say we swap on Vitality, and let's get rid of a primed flow. So I'm just barely going to be able to cast my abilities. Fun, right? Okay, so we'll swap back on Intensify, 175% power strength. Let's see how much DR I can get with 7 guys, right? Pause enemy again, and spawn some of these dudes. Okay, so I'm only going to be able to get like a pretty pathetic amount of DR, more than enough for a lot of lower level missions. Certainly I don't think you need to optimize so much around your damage reduction if you're not doing like high level content, right? Because it does, obviously, for obvious reasons, it doesn't matter as much. So let's see, I got 7 guys here. 84% Shield of Shadow, still pretty good, right? Still pretty good with just 2 power strength mods. Possibly you can solve this issue by just leveling up Transient Fortitude all the way. But let's say you don't want to, you know, you're short on Endo, or you want to use even less power strength, but you still want to get the best ultimate you possibly can. Well, there's this fun fact, which is that you can get these guys. Okay, so let's spawn some Drac Masters. And the thing is that your summons will spawn dogs. And the dogs that your summons summon will count towards your minion count, right? For Shield of Shadows. And the thing is that you won't max out. So let's pause the AI really quick, and let's do this. All right. It won't cap out at 7. Now, let's see. I don't know if these guys are going to do it without enemies to fight. So let's like spawn some Ard Butchers for fun, right? Come on. Oh, right. Derpy low energy build. There we go. There we go. 90% Shield of Shadows, right? You have 21 minions. You're probably not going to be able to pull off this many Drek Masters in a regular mission, but if you can then keep them alive indefinitely by using your ultimate to heal them frequently and heal all your dogs. And yeah, you'll make Oberon cry if he's in your mission, but you will have 90% DR, even at a much lower power strength percentage. This is really important to know if you want to use Shield of Shadows with a Despoil build, for example, so that you can get that sweet bonus loot in addition to DR. It's also probably good with Equilibrium build because if you're using Equilibrium, you need more room, right, for things that aren't power strength. And so you're going to have a little bit of a lower power strength build. Also, it'd be, of course, really nice to fit on some range in here because these lines are what determine your Shield of Shadows bonus, right? So if they break, the bonus is gone, right? So you need to be able to frequently or stay within range of your dudes. And it scales pretty heavily with range, so just having a little bit of positive range can be really beneficial. Unfortunately, you very much want narrow-minded for him because duration is so good for Nekros, so it's kind of hard to fit that on there. But yeah, this is what makes Nekros so good. You can get a huge swarm of minions that distract the enemy. They deal okay damage up to pretty high levels as long as you have around 200% power strength. And you can also get a massive DR bonus with your Augment Shield of Shadows. Now, he is more frequently used for getting bonus loot, but that is not really what makes him awesome, right? Bonus loot is just kind of a neat thing you can do. Nekros is, in fact, a great solo frame and group frame for high-level missions where there's a need for a tanky guy, right? Unfortunately, he is overshadowed by frames like Wukong that just become invulnerable, right? But the fact that your minions distract enemies can be a benefit to your squad. Just try and keep them in a useful position so they aren't slowing down enemy spawns. For example, having them wander around the map is kind of annoying, but having them all packed on top of an objective isn't so bad. Anyway, just use them judiciously, and you'll have a good time. Yakari out.